Hello, I'm Kim. I'd like to welcome you to today's chair Pilates session. So not a workout as such today. What I want to concentrate on is your posture in the chair. So when we're doing our workouts, you need a chair that's solid, so it's not going to go anywhere. You need to ensure that you can get your feet flat on the ground while you're doing the workout. And ideally, you're going to sit upright in the chair. Now, if you really struggle, you can put a ball or cushion behind. So if you need to sit back here, support your back, because obviously here I'm slouched back, you need to be upright. So let's have a look at our positions. If you can, come forward in your chair, feet flat on the floor. And I'm going to start off by looking right down at the feet area. Have a look at your feet. Where are they? I want them to be, the heels to be directly under your knees, the feet out in front of you and pointing forward. Also, I want a nice straight line from here. So this here I stand. I'm talking about the centre of the legs in the hip area. I've got a slight bony protrusion there, a little bit of bone sticks out. Centre of that is in the centre of the knees, is in the centre of the feet. So when I sit down, I'm in that same position. So feet aren't here, that's going to put pressure on the inside of the legs. Now, to get that width, an easy way to see generally is feet together, toes out, heels out. Check those feet are pointing forward. Check one isn't further forward than the other. And then think about sitting tall. Watch when you're in this position, you don't allow the knees to drop in or the knees to drop out. The weight should be evenly across the feet. Spread your toes. Now sit tall. We're going to move our attention now to the pelvis area. And what I want you to do is tilt it backwards. So you're going to round your back as if you're slumping back in the chair. And you're going to move it the other way and arch the back. And move my arms up out the way so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Just keep your arms comfortably. Now for me, the arch is very much easier. I naturally have a lordotic spine, so I've got a very arched spine. Some of you might find yours is the other way, but just get some movement. This is really good as well for getting some mobility in the pelvis. And I want you to keep that movement going, but make it smaller and smaller, however small it started, until you come back to a neutral spine. You can have a little bit of curve, it's not a flattened back, and you're sitting upright. And let's watch the shoulders. Very easy if you spent a lot of time working at a desk to end up with a kyphotic, so an arched upper back. So we want to open that up. So what I'm going to suggest you do is circle the shoulders back. It's going to get some movement and mobility in the shoulders, but also it's going to take them back to the position they should be. Watch when you're doing this, you don't lift the chest to get the shoulders back. Keep the chest directly in alignment. And the other thing we want to think about, I'm going to turn around a little bit more this way, is where your head is. See an awful lot of people's head forward. That weight of your head is always going to bring you forward. It's one of the heaviest parts of your body. So sit tall, retract the chin, and to retract the chin, think about there being a shelf under your chin and you're pulling backwards. So it's not a dip down, it's not a lift up, it's a slide back, shoulders back. Now when I'm standing, I tend to say fingertips in line with the seam of your trousers. But if you look where my elbows are, they're in line with the seam in the side of my top. So the centre of my elbows and my hands are rested. So this is a really good starting position for all the exercises we do. Anytime you need a rest, you can round your back down, just give it a bit of relaxation. Try and bring it back up and think about circling the shoulders back and sitting tall.